Resting. It's the opposite of productivity. Stupid, right? Still, influencers everywhere are telling me I need to do more of it, citing unhealthy obsessions with work and burnout epidemics. And I have been feeling a little bit tired recently, having spent most of my adult life working or thinking about work in a desperate attempt not only to survive, but to prove to myself that I have value and find meaning in an existence otherwise bereft of it. So I thought I would give it a shot. So join me as we discover once and for all, is resting worth it? But before I could kick my feet up and start resting, I realized I often work with my feet up and that I may have no idea what resting actually is. So I reached out to experts to learn more, but with a channel too small to garner a response, I decided to sit down with myself as I read the definition. I feel like we've been here before. So, tell me, doctor, what is rest? I'm not a doctor. I know, we're acting here. Okay, well, I thought I was here to read the definition of rest, not audition for Grace. Okay, fine, yeah, just read it. All right. Rest is the act of ceasing work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. Interesting. But do I really have to cease movement in order to relax? Like, I could go on a long walk after sitting all day at my laptop, and that could be relaxing. And that's the opposite of stopping movement. I don't know, man. Again, I'm just reading the definition of rest. I don't have a PhD in restology. So, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I know that I'm not resting right now because this conversation and the way that we're filming it is exhausting. That's fair. That's fair. It is kind of hard to shoot all of this. And luckily, just as that bit was running out of gas, I got a response for my interview request.
Imagine your body is like a battery. Just like how your vibrator needs to stop and recharge after it's been used for a while, your body and mind need to do the same thing.
I don't have a vibrator.
Rest is when you take a break from doing things that drain your battery, like working, making decisions, or thinking too hard about how everyone else has their life together except you. It's like putting your battery on the charger so you can have more energy later. Rest can include sleeping, sitting quietly, or, I don't know, finally using that fancy bath bomb you've been saving.
Okay, but seriously, I don't have a vibrator.
Okay.
While not everything ChatGPT says is correct, it did give me some ideas on how to start resting. And of the snooze fest of options it gave me, reading sounded like the least boring. Plus, I could make my rest productive by reading a book on this very topic. Rest, Why You Get More Done When You Work Less by Alex Soojung Kim Pang. Try saying that, even just one time, at a normal speed. As I put my batteries on the charger, Alex told me how many of history's most creative and productive people made rest a significant part of their day. For instance, creationists' most hated scientist Charles Darwin would follow 1 to 2 hours of focused work in the morning with a long walk and reserved his late afternoons and evenings for relaxation. And Winston Churchill was famous for his midday naps that could go for 1 to 2 hours, which he believed were crucial to his productivity. I also learned about the 4-day work week and how shorter, more intense periods of work can lead to more productivity and leave more time for rest. I read about the benefits of vacations, the critical nature of sleep, and how rest is a skill that we can work to develop. And after reading all this, I felt tired, which is exactly the opposite of what I'm trying to do here.
What the Jim-diggling ChatGPT?
Well, reading self-help books is kind of a middle ground when it comes to rest. On one hand, you're sitting down and not physically exerting yourself, which can be relaxing. But on the other hand, self-help books often encourage you to think deeply, reflect on your life, and maybe even plan changes or improvements. This can be mentally stimulating and might keep your brain busy rather than letting it fully relax. So, while reading self-help books can be a good way to wind down and gain some insight, it's not quite the same as true rest. It's more like productive downtime, where you're learning and growing, but your mind is still working. If you're looking for real rest, you might want to balance your self-help reading with activities that let your mind drift a little more, like listening to calming music, taking a leisurely walk, or even just daydreaming. That way, you're giving your brain the break it needs to recharge fully.
Daydreaming, all right. Here goes nothing. You know, I used to get in trouble for this in school, but now I'm learning it's good for me. I wonder what other things are good for me I thought were bad. What about social media? Maybe it's not bad to compare myself to everyone on it, because it'll push me to be better, to work harder. But wait, I'm not trying to work harder, I'm supposed to be relaxing. Okay, focus and just let your mind wander. Think about a peaceful beach. Yeah, that's nice. The sound of the waves, Damn, son. Rip Currents! Jesus, someone I knew died at the beach last year. What a tragedy. You go to the beach with your family and never come back? It just goes to show you can never let your guard down. Wait, no, I'm trying to let my guard down. God, why am I so bad at this? Maybe daydreaming is bad for me, and my teachers were right. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I'm good at doing things wrong. Seems like I do everything wrong. But I can do this. Like Shia says, just do it. Come on, Brad. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Just lock in. Let your mind wander. Come on, wander. Wander, goddammit. For one time, just fucking relax. Okay, so daydreaming didn't work either.
No worries, Brad. There are plenty of other ways to relax. Why don't you try engaging in one of your hobbies? That will give your mind something to focus on instead of letting it wander and risk spiraling into negativity again.
All right, golf. A classically unfrustrating sport, and this couldn't possibly end in disaster. All right, we're just gonna put it on down the fairway and try not to kill that guy over there on the right. That should be easy. All right, just swing nice and easy, and remember the whole reason why we're here is to relax. Oh, it looks good, baby. Wait.
Oh no, it's coming right for me!
I spiraled into negativity again.
I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. Why don't you just try getting a good night's sleep so you're better able to give resting another shot tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Well, we tried. Don't beat yourself up. Like the book we were reading said, rest is a skill you have to develop. I can't expect to start out being great at it. So, I'll just put today behind me, and after a good night's sleep, I'll be ready to keep working on it. But what if I can't sleep? I'll be too tired to work on resting tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get behind and not be able to put this video out when I wanted. And consistency is key when you're posting on YouTube, and so by not sleeping, I might as well doom my channel to failure. But that's only if I don't sleep, and I'm really tired after trying to rest all day, so I'm fine.
Good morning, Brad. Feeling better this morning?
Feeling better this morning? No, I'm not, actually. I couldn't sleep last night, and I feel like I just need to take a break from this whole thing because it's not working and it's making me miserable.
You know, I think taking a break is a great idea.
Yeah, it's just like, why am I even doing this anymore? I keep hearing rest is good for me, but I've been working at it nonstop, and I'm just feeling like I can't go on anymore. Oh. Okay, I'm going back to bed.
Sweet dreams, Brad.
This little piggy went to work, and this little piggy decided to shirk because he wanted to rest all day. What else can I really say? That was pretty good. Off the dome.